Y'all already know, man, what's going on, man. Hey, so we about to get into it, man. I'm gonna go ahead and just begin and just play Assassin's Creed. Again, sorry for the delay. Y'all seen the setup. Y'all seen what I was going through trying to fix this microphone and trying to see if I can get this sound bar. I think I got it right this time. Y'all already know, man. Game on. Let's get it. Let's go. So we about to continue with this. And like I said earlier, I'm not gonna lie. I like this young. I like this young.
What was that explosion?
At first, the story kept
Evie?
doing stuff, but
Piece of
it's
Eden
cool.
detonated and took the lab with it.
The magic lump of hyperbolic metal. I'm shocked.
Simply because you have never valued the pieces does not.
All went according to plan.
There was a slight complication.
How slight? The lab exploded.
Jacob.
You derailed a train.
He did. Did he?
He did.
Well, the train derailed and I happened to be on it. I killed my target.
Brewster is also no more.
Then all in all, a successful mission in spite of you two. What about London? What about
London?
it? We're wasting our time out here. You know as well as I do that London has been the domain of the Templars for the last 100 years. They are far too strong yet. Patience.
The Templars have found a new piece of Eden.
Sir David is dead. They do not know how to use it. The Council shall guide us. Sound advice that your father would have seconded. I shall see you back in Crawley. Patience, Evie.
Ah, the gentle sound of opportunity passing us by.
We
So
live,
what's
baby.
stopping us?
We live.
London is waiting to be liberated. Forget Crawley.
Father would have wanted us to listen.
Oh, Father. You could continue his legacy in London.
Freeing future generations from a city ruled by
Live,
Templars.
baby. We live.
You know,
Good.
Jake Fry,
Eve.
you might just be right.
Go.
Then shall we?
Yes. Let. Onward to London.
I know. You've only had a taste of our latest acquisition from Abstergo. But I want to check in on Sean and Rebecca. I still think attacking a Templar is a mistake.
I just want to hear it.
Call Dr. Grammatica.
Come on. Isabel. What a lovely surprise.
Our mutual friend
Yeah.
will be here shortly to search for the artifact. Once it's located, I'll let you know.
Super. Always a pleasure.
Frick.
It's people like you that give historians a bad name.
I'm afraid I don't have time for you today, Mr. Hastings.
Thank you for making my
God
job
still can
easy.
hear my soundboard.
Oh, shit.
It does look grim.
Master Berg, Agent Acosta, deal with them, please.
Oh, shit.
Move it! Hunt them down!
Oh, they gone. They gone. They got the
All they had
fuck.
to do was wait for you to search the data. Your little stunt has put the whole operation at risk. You need to synchronize Jacob and Evie's memories. Find something that puts us ahead of the enemy. Time is of the essence, and lives are now clearly on the line. Good luck.
I got you, Mike. It's not letting me go nowhere, Mike.
Never seen so many people all at once.
Churning seas of London. It's just the way Father described. Now, to find Henry Green and formulate a plan of attack against the Templars.
Is Mr. Green again?
The assassin watching over London? Did you not listen the first 3 times?
Listen to what? Oi, watch it.
Beg pardon, sir.
Oi! Come back here, you filthy Templar!
Stop!
You know where it's at, boy.
It seems like Mr. King.
That's always bad, man.
Fine, you little mobsman. Keep it.
Well, well, what do we have here? You're on our property.
Oh, it gets real in this field.
Excellent. What else does London have to offer?
Now is not the time for tourism, Jacob. Now's the time to find Henry Green. I've always been the quicker climber, haven't I?
Not since we were 2.
Race it to the highest vantage point. I'm not going to lose again.
Not on my watch.
Okay.
Where is
Look,
Mr. Green's shop located? It was marked on Father's map.
2 assassins,
oh,
equal in height, 1 female, 1 male, 2 decades old, and those devilish smiles. You must be the Fry twins.
so
And
you
you
must be the
are?
friend.
Henry Green, at your service. I was sorry to learn about your father's passing.
Thank you.
What can you tell us about Crawford Starrick?
I suppose the council desires news.
London must be freed to provide a better future for all of its citizens.
Well, thank goodness the council saw reason and sent you to aid us.
Yes. Thank goodness.
Unfortunately, I am the bearer of bad news. Today, Starrick sits at the helm of the most sophisticated Templar infrastructure known in the Western world. Every class, every borough, the gangs, the industries. His reach extends all across London.
I always thought of myself as a gang leader. Firm, but fair. Huh. Well, I have uniforms. And I'll unite a mix of disenfranchised outsiders under one name. That's it, Ify. We can rally them to our side.
Like the way that you rallied those card players at the Oakwood Tavern into the river.
Oh, that was different. They beat me at whist. You can see it now. We'll call ourselves the Rooks.
You're never good at chess either.
I've
The
got a bit of fun.
Rooks.
Find the piece of Eden.
Oh,
Well, let me show
The
you the lay of the land.
Rooks.
Shall we?
Shall we? Hey, Mo, they wild as shit.
The best way to see any landscape is from above. What Starrick has done to the city.
Hmm.
Whitechapel is riddled with crime. Child labor, despite regulations. A gang known as the Blighters overruns the streets. and Templars manipulating behind the scenes. As in all the other boroughs, we need to return this city to the people who built it in the first place.
We will free London from Starrick. You have my word.
And my books. Miss Fry, your passion is inspiring. Come, let us return to my shop, and I can bring you up to date on the rest.
Oh, she like him. Trying to throw that thing in a circle for your man, cuz leap of faith.
Hyatt, Kaylock's looking for me.
Who's Kaylock?
One of Starrick's gang leaders.
Why does he want you?
He's after some of my more arcane research into one of the precursor artifacts.
The Piece of Eden.
So tell me about these blighters.
In search of an army, Starrick gathered up the nastiest of the underworld. Some of the city's gangs tried to prevent it and were slaughtered for their efforts. Now, only Whitechapel's
He
clinkers
remind me of
remain,
Bast.
but they're no match for the blighters.
Well, let's shine these clinkers up then, shall we? They're just the sort we're looking for.
You can't be serious.
Evie, they're ready to fight and oppose the blighters. This is my chance to step in. Look out, London. Here come the rooks.
We're a bad lot.
Oh,
Confound this city. No one looks where they're going.
Yes, I've noticed that.
Bloody Drood. I'll never finish it at this rate. Only Providence knows where those words are headed now. Well, I must get to work replacing them. Should you ever be in the mood for a tale or two, you can always find me where the ale is warm and tempers are hot. Ta-ta!
ta-ta.
What an
Yeah.
odd man.
That Mr. Fry was Charles Dickens. Knows everyone and everything in the city. If I were you, I would keep that connection in your back pocket. Kaylock's gang is nearby. They must not follow me back to my shop.
I'll take care of it.
You might be able to use this.
Oh, God, I hope so.
My carriage is nearby. Make use of it to throw them off my trail. I will meet you at the curio shop.
Oh,
Let's go.
God.
We need to lead them away from grief. Here comes trouble.
How to return to Mr. Green.
Aye, aye, Captain.
You're relentless.
Our relentlessness will see me become master when we finish this.
George would do nothing of the sort. Whatever's left of the Creed would perish under your control.
Harsh words, dear sister.
I do hope Mr. Green will save him.
Don't tell me you fancy the bloke already.
And what do you suggest we do if our number one source of information turns up dead?
Starrick can't be that hard to find. I say we turn the carriage round and go find him.
This is why you aren't in charge.
That's it. Shit's his fault.
Onward, Joe.
Like this gun right here. Like it's more like a,
Where you going?
it's like a on the low type job.
Did you give them the slip?
We gave them more than
Like,
that.
but I like this one.
Who are all these
Like the
people?
fighting in
Over
this
the
one
years,
too.
I have established a number of connections across the city.
Splendid. We'll need focused aid.
Focused aid. We take over Starrick's gangs, we cripple his control.
You're not aiming high enough. Starrick has influence in every branch of society. We need to match him.
I see what you're saying, Evie. We need the Rooks.
You are not starting a gang called the Rooks.
I believe I may have an idea of my own. We will need the police to turn a blind eye to activities. My ally in the force, Sergeant Aberline. I've heard he's a master of disguise. Next up, urchins.
Urchins.
Urchins. Children make for excellent spies.
How are they?
Smart as a whip, that one. Finally, you would be wise to remember that Starrick never acts alone. There are gang leaders in every borough. You'll meet them soon enough, no doubt. Rexford Gaylock, known for his ability to vanish before your very eyes.
Should we make it vanish for real?
I suppose.
One moment. A Templar target you might want to look into. Be cautious. It's rough out there.
Oh, don't worry about me, Greenie. I can handle a few thugs.
I can handle a few thugs. But yeah, y'all remember, man, 8 o'clock reaction video. Hey, London map. Complete conquest activities to capture territories. Kill the Templar. Conquest the conquest. Say what?
What's the plan then, almighty planner?
All the one with grand ideas. The gangs, fights, even the outfits you wear. Perhaps you should lead the way.
If you insist. You won't have fun.
I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't even know that was her. I was about to kill her. Let's see what they talking about, man. Let's see what they talking
Don't see, Mr.
about.
Well, we tried.
I can feel it coming.
Good fellow, you're talking about.
Hold on,
Boss.
You trying to blow the gas?
I can feel it for this moment.
Aberline.
Oh,
Service.
na, na,
I
na,
presume you're the fright Finn's Green mentioned.
I was expecting you to be a policeman.
I was expecting you to be discreet.
Oh,
He knows if
Lord.
he could help us go unnoticed.
Oh, Lord.
This is how it
Oh,
will work.
Lord.
I will give you the names of criminal gang members.
Oh,
You
he a snitch.
will bring them back to me
But he keep it in.
quietly.
Oh, we'll be as quiet as an old lady. A very hairy, strange old lady
I
who
ain't gonna
looks a
lie,
lot
y'all.
like a
I'm hungry.
policeman.
I feel like one peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Y'all might gonna have to wait for a second. That'll make me 2 quick peanut butter and jelly sandwiches real quick.
Now, whatever you do,
I bet. I'll be right back, folks. Y'all give a brother a minute, cause I'll be right back. Hey, y'all see my new microphone? He's slim. I ain't gonna lie, man. Allah's blessed me a lot, bro. You know, and I hope that everybody, tries their best to get close to the gun and, figure out a better way to to try to be a nugget of good in this world, man. 'Cause it's terrible out here. Stay tuned, man. We'll be right back. Because I'm hungry. Can't go wrong with a peanut butter and jelly, man. Unless you're not allergic to peanuts. But the PB and J, hey, you relax for the whole day, and you dig it.
Try to remain within the bounds of the law, for my sake. I don't need any forces at the station. Approach the target from behind. Attempts to make them talk. Listen to my character.
To do this before. Okay, I'm starting to like this. Okay, y'all, hold on. Mm, 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 mm. Then I found that they call this tight. See, and the crazy thing I just seen on Facebook, I guess he was the creator of Assassin's Creed. No, no, he said they, so I don't know. But he was basically saying that Desmond would have, like as he was playing them, he would have gained all of their abilities, and he would have became one of the greatest. He would have became the almighty greatest assassin, and he would have been able to time travel. Like that would have been more sweet. But I like this.
Hiya! You owe me!
Hey, hey, my wife came home. I didn't even see her.
Let's go! Doing my weekly rounds. The rent is... Get off me! Piss off! Not one word. Oi!
Shut your gob. Meet my blade.
What is it that you think I've done?
Collecting rent from people who don't owe you a shilling. I recommend you stop struggling.
Get off me! Piss off! Oi! Be going off.
Shut your gob. Meet my blade.
What is it that you think I've done? Help! Help!
Oh, oh, gone. Hey, baby. Mm-hmm. Yeah, peanut butter and jelly. Sorry. My wife came home. How was practice? She said it was okay.
That's a girl. Doing fine, girl.
Kidnap me. Made it.
Would be glad to see him behind bars. Thank you.
Okay.
Come over there and give you a good thrashing.
Oh, really? You kind of right. Then what's up? I'm gonna let you get mad.
You better be scared of me.
Oh, I better be
I
scared of you.
bet you won't like me when I'm angry.
For real? You the Hulk? That's what you're telling me right now? So you like that, huh? So you know how to fight. Show me you know how to fight. Tell me you know how to fight. Show me you know how to fight. Show me you know how to fight. Show me. Show me. Show me. See your man check.
Trying to check your cat. Point Johnny.
Okay. Hold on. Come here. Get that ball. Appreciate that. Get that ball, brother. Appreciate that.
How many crates do you have that's distributed?
Only about a dozen, sir.
Excellent. Soon all of London's blighters will be armed to the teeth. Excellent. Soon all of London's blighters will be armed to the teeth.
No Bobby's in sight.
That one of me through. Good. Distribute the dynamite now. And kill him.
Very good, sir.
Want this to come into the blighter's hands without me. We want this to come into the blighter's hands without harm. No mishaps.
These streets are touch him, stop.
Catch him now. Where did he come from?
Oh, shit.
Like a thing.
Now, usually I don't hit women.
Defeat them all!
I'm at the 7 kind of like, dang. Yeah, I'm about to clear all this out. Peter. Oh, Watch out, sir. Sorry, son. Where's my mustache? Dashing through the snow with a one horse open wagon. I'll set that for stuff about I don't know why that was the song that came to my head. I have no idea. Killed him. So fucking to kill him. Kill him. Kill him. How that feel? Huh? Okay. Well, I got something.
Tell us where Bronson went.
Solo!
I'll shoot Provis. This path won't end well for you, mate. Where are you going? Got it! Quick!
Oh, ow.
Go! Oh! Huh?
Praying with me, man. 14 hit combo. You ever got hit 14 times straight? Imagine somebody hit you 14 times straight, non-stop. Like a 14 punch combo. And it was one kick included in the combo. I bad, John.
Another stiff. Cool, dear.
There! There he is! Oh,
You always got to snitch. Oh, you got to snitch. Like, I ain't got to snitch. Talking at your motherfucking mouth, oh, nigga. Stop it. It's very crazy.
Must be one of the clinkers. Good place to start.
I think
How you doing? I'm sure like it. I'm kind of desperate.
Must be one of the clinkers. Good place to start. Must be one of the clinkers. Good place to start.
You won't be stirring up no more
you're
trouble.
welcome. Appreciate you. Just one more side. One more side for the good side. Mhm. Now let's go.
You seem to want my employer's attention, Mr. Fry. Oh, I positively crave it. But you'll do for now. As you like.
Oh, we about to wreck? This nigga got a gun.
You fancy some fun? Give me the news.
You leave, Mark. What? Someone should do something about
Flower of a butcher's.
Damn taste. Great. It could give me something useful somewhere. I'm killing you. Looks like someone. What's going on there?
Ah, you can't have 2 minutes of joy, right? Yeah. If it's not, this is someone else.
Ain't got no work. Truly,
Oh, yeah, I could get gangs. This feel like San Andreas all over again. So wait, do they climb the buildings like me?
I need to settle down. Reach your guts out. Just you blood cards and carrier.
What next to do with?
Exactly.
Oh. Call that again, I dare you.
Good one.
How dare you make me breakfast?
I like this. I like this right here. Hey, baby, you mind give me a cup of water, please, with some ice? Watch out.
What is this place?
It's nice to meet you both at last. This is Babylon Alley. Here we make it our business to know the streets and provide children with the opportunity to control their own destinies.
Clara.
Hey Mo, they wild as
The
shit.
Bean said we might be able to help one another.
In exchange for our services, we ask a small favour.
Well, why not? You seem to have taken most of my money. Why not take a small favour, too?
There are several factories about the city that are powered almost entirely by child labour. Those children work long hours with little pay, and most are not permitted even to leave the factory grounds. They suffer terribly. I need you to save them.
A small favour.
In return, we offer you intelligence, something you clearly need.
Oh, Donna Minnie.
Late for an appointment. What are these terms?
We accept.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Like I got the desk set up, boy. What you say, my phone? Hold on, wait, what? At your job? So they cut your hour? What's the same amount of hours? Well, why would you do that? You know, you got to take tips. Yeah, true. Yeah, you can be on your phone. True. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, that's smart. Um, so you got my schedule now. Try to copy your husband. Bill Pullman, 392. Not trigger the other one.
Less chitter-chatter and more work! That's when the Hatter and Word spend the night chained to the fence!
I had to down that one. 'Cause they was working. Cause they was work. They just worked my little shit. I'm talking about they just hit me with the hey man. Hey Mo, they cloudy. Nah, for real. You hear me? They went out the shit. Baby, can you pass me the water?
The most peculiar thing
Like,
I've ever seen.
dang.
Right here! That's absurd. What could they be protesting?
Come now! I see that glint in your eye. You're in the mood to shop. Oh. Come, look at my wares.
Someone's gonna learn the authority shit, ain't it?
Oh.
Oh, the shit. Go, boy.
chitter chatter and more work. Next one to utter a word spent the night chained to the fence.
Do you think he's mad?
There, I'll chop you into bits. Keep working. We ship out next week, and we are far behind schedule. Eight.
It'll be all right.
So that all told me about that.
Just now they take it out of our this one's gonna put in a trap. I'm fail.
Already, that's no good.
That's what you come up with. Spent the night chained to the fence.
Children, listen.
Oh shit.
Hush now.
Thank you from the bottom of our hearts.
Stop children. Don't please stop this.
Right. How would you like me if I stole from you?
What's he up to, I wonder?
I knew it.
Great.
Oh.
He shouldn't be here. So, it is.
Oh,
Quiet now. You'll be all right.
You've really helped us, mister.
torturing these kids like that, man. Hey Mo, they wild as shit. And I didn't trigger the alarm this time. Ooh. So, cuz trying to see me now?
There must be something of interest here.
How's this grab you?
Thanks.
It's fine. Can't jump.
What's that like?
And I like how you jump.
Allywag. Go.
Hey, we got 9 more minutes until it's time for the reaction video, man. Y'all stay tuned in.
Haylock has demanded you settle the claim for territory in a gang fight. His loss? Yeah. I'm sure he can put this to better use than I can. What's this greeny, long, assassin Christmas?
I wonder. Hold on, y'all. Let me see something. My headphones in. Yeah, that sound a little better. Now let's see. Yeah, that jump don't sound. Yeah, I still can't hear the sound bar. I don't understand why, man. Yo, yeah, I don't understand why y'all can't hear. Get it. I'll figure it out one day, though. Let's get back into it.
One small penny.
Oh, I finally got a weapon.
Overlock.
Oh, it's about to get real. Let's go. Let's go. I know. That uh-huh. You already know had to get that. Oh, I can pick it now. Yeah, I want this. Get that. Oh, yeah,
Mr.
relet.
Rexford Kaylock has agreed to your
Oh,
terms,
yeah,
meeting you
relet.
at the Whitechapel
You gotta
train
hurry up. It's about to
station.
be 8 o'clock.
He's bet his train on the fight. Okay. No. Attack!
Oh, when that stuff on. Okay, here comes the here you go. Yeah, whatever. Oh, get your ass, nigga. Fuck wrong with him? What's wrong with Lover? He thought he thought it was gonna be sweet. 21 to instantly.
It appears to be broken.
Thank you.
At least we have a train now.
Well, as we all know, it is coming to it. This is the second part of the Nolya Niko show. Let's go, let's go, let's get it, let's go. So, like I told y'all, we got a nice little hold on, I'm just trying to get the fuck out of here. We got a nice little reaction video today. Shouts out to my man Tommy two times. Shouts out to Tommy two times TV, man. You know, I hit him up. I did ask him if it's okay if I can do this stuff, and he just asked me where am I streaming it off of. I said it's Twitch. But y'all definitely go check out his stories. He definitely be having some good stories when you into this. This one is about Chicago man brags about hit, then tried to get rid of the people that he told. So this is something that's going on in Chicago. You already know people out here in the streets doing anything, any and everything. Youngers out here surviving, older people out here surviving. But we already know, man. Sometimes you got to get up out of there, man. You know, you can't keep BSing with everything, man. You got to do what you got to do. Get up out them streets, man. But apparently, some people ain't taking heed to it. But that's neither here nor there. Let's get into the video, man. Let's go. Also, again, shout out to Tony. Oh, I said Tommy. I think I said Tommy. My bad. Tony two times. Tony two times TV, man. Make sure he's on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. Y'all go check him out, man. Make sure. Big shouts out to Tony two times, man. Let's get it. Let's go.
Get rid of the same people he told. Back in 2022, 20-year-old Marte Logan was a self-proclaimed kid boy, a group of young men from certain cities that goes around stealing kids because they are easy to take and doing high activities with them, from intentionally going on police chases or parking 4 or 5 stolen cars at their people's house, even using them.
Shawty was working. I ain't even gonna hold you. He was working. Shawty was out here doing that though. God dang.
For hits. But Marte
Hey,
was into
appreciate
more
that, man.
than just stolen whips. He
Yeah,
was
of
on
course we
gang
could.
time and trying.
Hold on. Shout out to Luno Blaze 88. Appreciate the comment. Appreciate that, man. I really enjoy your live streaming. Can we be friends? Of course, man. Let me add you real quick. Big shout out, man. Shout out to him. Trying to go to the brother profile. It's not trying to let me go to the profile. Oh, well, I just followed you, man. I don't have a Discord. Well, I do have a Discord, but I do have a Discord, but I gotta put it back on my stuff. Well, my Discord, I believe, is 1400 Niko. So I'm gonna put it in the chat for you. Shouts out to the 3 viewers that's in the chat. Appreciate the love, appreciate the support. My bad, y'all. The phone was sitting down. See, I still gotta set my table up a certain way. So is though that I can see. Oh, it did say 3 people in the chat before. But that's neither here nor there. Appreciate the love, appreciate the support. Let's get back into the video.
To catch ops. On November 13th, 2022, Marte was riding in the back seat of a stolen kid with a few of his guys when they decided they wanted to slide on the ops. About 6 p.m., they spent through the Austin area in Chicago before spotting somebody standing in front of a liquor store. Seconds later, a man hopped out the whip and multiple shots went off and the car sped away. When police was called to the scene, they found the 24-year-old man suffering from multiple gunshot wounds. He was unfortunately pronounced gone on the scene. He was later identified as Terry Lowe. Later that same night, Marte allegedly drove the same kid used in the hit to the home of a 16-year-old young lady and 17-year-old boy. While at the spot, he changed clothes.
And see and see sometimes, and don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to condone anything. I'm just, it's like, why would you do that? Like, that don't make sense. Like, why would you, like, if you just pulled a move in a car, why would you still be riding in the same car, same area, even though if you change your clothes or anything? Like, why would you even do that? Like, that don't even make sense. But you know, it's a lot of things. It's a lot of things that's going on in this world, and especially when it comes to that, when it comes down to this, when it comes down to stuff like this, especially like stuff that goes down in our neighborhoods. You know, I think we all tend to have a I'm trying to see the right words that I can make for this. I think we try to I don't know. I feel like we try to hold this certain pedestal when it comes to us because at the end of the day we feel as though that we some people act like, oh, we need to get our stuff together, but then at the same time people don't be understanding what people be going through, or they feel as though that they know everything or know about this person half the time they don't even know what the person's going through. So that's just like these little young brothers right here. We don't know what he was probably going through in his household, for him to go out here and do this. You know what I'm saying? Maybe he just wanted to, or maybe not. We don't know personally. All we know is that this is what's being told on in the reaction video. But it's a very biased thing because a lot of people don't understand what be going on, inside of this world. So, but let's neither here nor there. Let's get back into the story.
And while talking to the young lady, pulled up the Citizen app on his phone that reported local crimes. He then started showing her the report about Terry's hit. Then Marte allegedly stated, "That's my work. I did that. I went over there to gangbang, then decided to shoot him." The next day, Marte saw the young lady again. This time, he pulled up a social media account of Legal Help Firm, a law group that sometimes posts pictures of homicide victims, in which again, he showed her a picture and stated, "This who I got out the way." As police were investigating the hit, the area in store had heavy surveillance that caught the whole incident, but they didn't have a name or face of a suspect. Marte by Thanksgiving Day had got another stolen kill. He pulled up to the young lady's house and decided to leave the car and giving it to her so she could drive it. About 9 p.m., the young lady and her boyfriend hopped in the Kia and decided to go for a joyride. When they noticed a car following them, it was Marte and another stolen kid. He pulled up to the couple and started shooting in the 2900 block of West Roosevelt. The car was hit and windows broke, but at that time, the couple was unharmed. The boyfriend, who was driving, then sped onto the Eisenhower Expressway, trying to get out of there, which Marte stayed on their heels before getting close enough to the car and shooting at them again. This time, hitting the young lady in her head and her back, and the young man in his back and leg before fleeing the scene. Witnesses called CPD, who responded to the scene to fortunately somehow find the couple in serious but stable condition. The young lady talked to police and told them who she got the stolen whip from. Also about Marte telling her he was responsible for the hit on Terry, but she stated she didn't know why he doubled back and targeted her. About 1 week after the Thanksgiving night shooting, Marte was tracked down and taken into custody. Detectives noticed the jacket he was wearing was the same one the shooter from the video had on the day Terry was hit. While tracking his phone's location, it showed he was in the area at the time of the hit and the two attempts. With that, Marte was taken into custody, charged with first-degree hit, 2 counts of attempts, and possession of a stolen vehicle. During his arraignment, his attorney told the judge he had a child and was interested in starting back high school to get his diploma after dropping out to work. But due to the seriousness of the charges, Marte was held without bail. As of now, the case hasn't made its way to trial yet, and he is innocent until proven otherwise.
No, Shawty done crashed out. And, man, see, this is why a lot of us we need to really come together as a unit. And I'm talking about just for us black people, you know, or the origin, the Aboriginal people, I would say. And again, even with me stating that, not saying that my race is better than any other person or whatever the case may be, not trying to be racist or whatever the case may be. But what I'm saying is that we need to save brothers like this. We need to save people like this because at the end of the day, it's too much shit going on in the world for us to keep sitting here and seeing this constantly happening all the time. You know what I'm saying? Regardless if this is not your family member, regardless if this is your neighbor's kid, regardless, like we need to really start helping each other because that's another part of the problem too. See, a lot of people out here love to talk about kids like this, right? but then they don't understand how much help that they actually need, or they don't have the patience enough to be around these kids. I'll even say for myself too, I might can't either. Because seeing how these kids are today, yeah, they are wild, but also, maybe maybe they just need a person in their life that they listen to, because I definitely believe this too. Have you? I believe everyone been through this before. No, yes, I'm pretty sure everyone been through this before. Have you ever? Has someone? Have you ever been like in a point of your life where you just kept doing the same thing over and over, or like you constantly kept doing the same thing over and over, and people tell you all around you all the time, like, bro, you got to chill out, bro, you got to stop doing that, or you got to, you know what I'm saying? Like they trying to get you, help you get away from something, right? Or they trying to get you to understand something about yourself that you probably can't see. But then yeah, you can't understand it from none of these people. But yeah, one another person tell you they probably ain't even been in your life more than 2, 3 years. They probably just known you for 5 months. You know what I'm saying? And they say something to you about it. And then when they say it, it's like, huh, damn. You know, it's like we don't understand how much we don't understand how much he probably need help. And I think, and this is why this is another reason why I like to do these videos too, because I understand that, us being in the projects, in the hood, around the way where we be, and you have to be on a swivel, or especially when you young and you outside. Now again, do I know if this person has a nice home and a mom who actually cares, and he just out here doing these things on himself? I don't know. Is he a follower? I don't know. I don't know anything about this boy. I don't know. No, all I know is this: for him to be out here like this, and for him to brag about it in this light, it's it's sad, because and it shows that we need to really be in these kids' lives. It really shows that we do. And they need the right direction of what are the better things that they can get out of life. They need to be around people who motivates them, instead of keep have either bringing them down with them or having them on the same playing field, because you don't have to bring a motherfucker down. Like you can have a person, who's the most genuine person, and you try to turn him into the most savage person, and when he do, but at the same time, that person still has some type of balance. You know what I'm saying? But I just think that we as a community, we as a people, we as a race, we have to stop pointing the fingers, and we just need to help. Like we got to stop saying that, oh, someone else need to do this and fix this problem. Like we need to fix the problem. We don't need to keep asking and telling everybody, oh, that is this person fault, or that is that person fault, or that is this, or that is that. Like we don't need to keep doing that. We don't need to. Like it's been too many years, too many generations has been going through trying to allow other people to help, or looking for help, and when we look for that help, it's always bullshit behind it. You know what I'm saying? And for a long period of time, even still, you can sit here and say they did something. And this is nothing. Again, this is nothing. Like I'm not saying this as a race thing. I'm saying this as all of us. Like if we can sit here and keep pointing the fingers at everybody else, saying that they didn't do this, they didn't do that, then what? Then by God, then how much how much effort did you really put in before you even said that? Before you even say what they need to do something, what did you do first? Did you actually try to, instead of you saying these kids need to stop being out here, did you actually try talking to the kids first? Did you actually try to listen to them? You actually try to understand why they out here? Do you you know what I'm saying? Like, do we really take the time out to really understand these kids, rather if they lying or not? Because at the end of the day, at least you're trying to listen, and not saying that it's okay for them to lie and say that they'll tell you, oh, my mom messed up, and then the whole entire time they got a real family. Like I already understand. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of kids out here that's like that now. But what I'm saying is that we need to understand that we we have the power to do it. We have the power, we have the mindset, and we have the people. You know, we just have to understand that for ourselves. We have to understand that as a collective. Because when when I sit down and like when I go to work, when I go, you know, when I go to work up in a hospital, you know, I walk in, I see people. I work in the lending department, right? And I think I probably said this before on here, but I work for the lending department. And, you know, and if I pick up the soy lenders, they have it in a blue bag. They have it in a blue bag, and you know, I have to go inside of the rooms where the patients are actually at. So you know, I see them, and it's like every day, you know, when you see different ethnicities, different people, different problems, different situations, different. Some people are over dramatic, some people are calm, some people are really in pain, some people are faking it. Like you see so much stuff all at once. Somebody just died, somebody just was just born. Like it's so many things that happen in there. And it's like, man, like you'll never know what can happen to you tomorrow. Like you can really be like you can really be in that situation like tomorrow. Like you can be in a hospital, you can be in jail, or you can be dead. You can be a vegetable. You can really sit here and you can really sit here and be and just be like nothing happened. I mean, I said nothing happened. Like you can just be here today and just be gone tomorrow, bro. Like with anything. So this is why I say we really need to stay in tune into into our community or into helping people. And I'm not saying helping everybody because clearly, as we see, everybody is not willing. It's not open for all of your help. Never tell people to do that. But we have to understand that we need to start helping each other. We have to understand that there's a war out here. We have to understand that just because you know certain things didn't happen to us, like in our inner circle or like in our family or like just because certain things ain't happen, it don't mean it's not around the corner. You know what I'm saying? It don't mean that it can't possibly knock at your door. You know, any and everything can happen to all of us. Like what's going on right now over there in Gaza. Y'all don't think that can't happen to us? So why is it that right now we focus on this survival plane that we are right now, but why can't we try to be together with it? That's the whole point. But Slim, he you know he did it. He did what he thought was right. He was brought up into something that he thought that was right, and now that he's suffering, now he about to spend some time in jail thinking about that. Now, hopefully he becomes a better man. You know, hopefully that time that he got to sit down, hopefully he really takes that time to reflect on his life and, be grateful for life. You dig what I'm saying? To want to come home and to actually, because I ain't gonna lie, how the world going right now, I don't think nobody should be locked up. No funny. Like how they doing, how they changing these laws, how they talking about this digital ID. As a matter of fact, anybody seen the thing when they was talking about the prisons? Like how now that they can just have people locked up with just a machine over their head, like in when it's like what's the things that you put on your face? It's like the VR, like virtual reality. Like I believe they really made that now. So it's like, what? It's like, bruh, what will make you want to I couldn't even imagine even doing that. Like, even though it may sound good. Oh, I'm not really in a jail, or I'm not really in a prison, or I'm not really in this. You know what I'm saying? I'm not really in this facility that I'm in. But at the same time, it's like, what the fuck are you doing to me while I'm asleep? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's another thing. Like, what are you doing to me while I'm asleep? Or the thing that you're putting on my head, like, what are you putting? What chemicals are you putting in me? Like, what are you doing? You dig what I'm saying? You can fuck around and wake up. The only thing that's there is your head. You know what I'm saying? They told your ass they gave your ass 100 years. You did 100 years in 3 months. You wake up 3 months later, and the only thing that's there is just a head. It's just you. You can't move no fingers, no nothing. But man, that's why I say, man, I think we just gotta come together, man. 'Cause stuff like this, we have to understand, man, that it's crazy. You know what? I do have other videos that I want to react to. So hold on, give me a second. Let me pull it up. Let me pull something up.
Sudden infant death syndrome.
See, can y'all see it? No, y'all can't see it. Let's see. Uh, I'm just trying to see something. All right, fuck it. But look though, so this is another joke, right? And I see a lot of my videos usually come off of Facebook. Some of them just be like little shorts. Sorry that you probably really can't see it. Hold on, let me see if I can fix it up so y'all can see it a little bit better. Okay, can't do it like that. All right, I think that's a little better. All right, so let's see. Let's check this out real quick.
Suddenly won in vaccine court, a court where nobody can win, but the evidence was so damning of an 11-week-old baby given 10 vaccines, man. 10 freaking vaccines, all the aluminum, all the adjuvants, and dies 5 hours later. They finally won in court, which means vaccines can and do cause SIDS. You and I have known that forever. And look at Florida. At the same time, Florida is now looking to pass a law that as soon as a baby dies of SIDS, the coroner and the doctors and everyone involved have got to report what was the last vaccination they had. Can you believe that's not happening
let's
already?
explain. Now that they have to report that, it's game over.
And to see the thing is, right, even still if they report it, even still if all of it, even still if this is true, this is a fact. People have been saying it for years. People have been knowing it for years. That's why a lot of people don't take it. That's why people don't care about vaccines or taking shots from doctors, because at the same time, you don't really know what the fuck you're putting in your body. Astaghfirullah. You really don't know. You really don't know, and it's scary. So it's just like how the video that I'm showing you, that I showed you before about the young brother. Like, he's fighting a war just to survive where he is. Meanwhile, these motherfuckers are doing this. Like, he probably was a baby who had to get one of those shots. You dig what I'm saying? What if those shots chemically messed him up to maybe think to how he thinks now? Not even just a maybe. This is probably a fact. They got MK Ultra doing all this extra stuff. Bruh, they really set the tone. They really set the tone of mental control. Like, they really set the tone for it, because like for years, and like the fact that they now have admitted that yes, vaccines can give your kids can make your kids sick. Now, and again, even still with them saying it, it don't matter, because because a lot of people will see it and they gonna say something. And even the same with me, I'm speaking on it because at the end of the day, when I seen this and it piqued my interest, you know what I'm saying? Like, some of these videos, I don't react to them. I mean, react. I don't think of something like in the moment, but like when I watch it, when I'm on here with y'all, I like to talk. Like, this is how I think, this is how I feel, this is how I would want people to indulge in a conversation with me. You know what I'm saying? So it's like when I seen this, I was like, damn. So now they just admitted this shit. So it's like, for so many years, how many things have you seen this year that For years, people have been saying it. For years, people have been saying Diddy a wild nigga. For years, people have been saying Israel's wild. For years, for people to sit here and say all of these things for years, for generations. Matter of fact, it's another video. Hold on. See, I got another one. Hold on. Where is that? Is it this one? Yep, this one right here. Hold on, y'all. Pop this up real quick. Hold on. Cause the and this is why I don't trust a lot of things because you never fucking know, bruh. Like you really just don't you really don't know. You really don't know what can happen. You really don't know what these people are doing. But at the same time, people has been saying certain things for years about a lot of people or about a lot of things, and it's like, well, why is it that now all of a sudden that these truths are coming out? Now they're actually releasing it to everyone, telling them, "Hey, this was true the whole entire time." Like that's just like with 9/11. You dig what I'm saying? 9/11, they done already admitted that people that they heard a bomb. You dig what I'm saying? And that been for years. That been for years. That ain't nothing new. That been for years. So even still with the fact from the last video that I even shown of them saying that, hey, yeah, oh, they won the case and yeah, that this vaccine gave that child that. Like even still with it saying that, like what? Okay, now we just telling y'all the truth. Well, now what? You dig what I'm saying? So it's like they really play in our face with this stuff. But see, but watch this now. Now the reason why this piqued my interest a lot because when I first became a Muslim, right? When I first became a Muslim, and me and my Muslim brother, we will always be outside. We'd be talking. Shout out to D Boog. We will always be talking outside, right? And he told me before. He said, "Bruh, the government is he said at least 22 years advance in technology." That is something that I never forgot. I've said it on this stream numerous of times before. This is my first time actually hearing this from somebody else. And the simple fact that hearing it from somebody else that was in 1996, she was an MK Ultra survivor. She was an MK Ultra survivor in 1996. This is how you know they've been doing this stuff for years. Like, and again, what everybody been saying this whole entire time. Hey, they got hey, they kidnapping people and using mind control. They put mind control in movies and cartoons and stuff to make it look fun or to make it look cool so we can like it. But the whole entire time they really over here sitting here and experiment, and they doing it on people. And 9 times out of 10, the people who doing it is either they do it willingly because they think they probably gonna get paid to do something to get tricked in it, or half of the time they kidnap these people. Well, basically, all both of them the same. Because if you think you into it with something, 9 times out of 10, they might kidnap your ass and keep you. But that's neither here nor there. I don't really know the truth, but that's what I just believe because it's crazy. But listen to this though. This and one more thing before going, but it threw me off because like I said, the f- I only respect people like prime example. Let's just use Diddy shit. I only respect the people who have been saying this shit for years. Like I'm talking about like that, like it's like not like that's just like with the Diddy shit. I can't even remember the dude's name, but the nigga who was there in the beginning, I will trust his word. I trust his word because again, he's been talking about it for years. I would trust Jaguar, right? I would trust this other security nigga. I can't even think of his name right now. I will trust certain people's word. I won't I won't necessarily trust them, and not to say that this Gene Deal, that's his name, and not to say that that they have any ill will intentions. I just wouldn't get too close to them because of what they name are. You know what I'm saying? Like I wouldn't be like I wouldn't be that pressed to meet them in a sense. You know what I'm saying? Like I would meet him, but I'll meet him on like some low type shit. Like I wouldn't do no interview. Like if I do an interview with it, like if I do the interview, it won't be live at that moment. Like it'll be like in the cut type shit. Like we probably in a room with nothing. Because at the end of the day, they name hold a lot of truth, and with they name holding in a lot of truth, they and also with them surviving multiple times of them either being hurt or either almost getting hurt or almost getting killed or whatever the case may be. So it's certain people that I trust and that I believe in. This lady right here, I never heard of this lady before. I don't know who she is. All I know, and don't please forgive me for saying this, but it's a white lady with a blonde hair, and she talking about this dude who was pedophile, and she talking about how these people, had her while she was in this stuff, and like it's just crazy. But let's get into it real quick, man. Oh, let's read it real quick. We were warned by an MK Ultra survivor in 1996 about fake alien invasions and mass mind control. If you've been doing your research and if you know about Project Bluebeam, you already know.
Gerald Ford is not a pedophile per se. He's what I refer to as trisexual. He'll try anything. Any age, anybody, anytime, anywhere, just as long as he had control. Because he had a
Her name is Kathy O'Brien, MK Ultra survivor, Granada Form 1996.
version of power, in addition to his interest in mind control. Therefore, it was Gerald Ford who came out to our house and explained to my father how to raise me in the project according to government specifications. My father had been caught sending this child pornography through the U.S. mails, and therefore he was approached and told that if he sold.
And you see the crazy thing is, like, you see how she just said they caught her father sending off these wild pictures in the fucking mail. Then when they bag him, they like, well, you gotta sell her to me. Like, what the fuck? Like that's if that ain't fucking blackmail 101, bro. Like they just and that's how they get you, bro. Like that's how they get you, bro. They will really catch you into they will catch you in some wild shit, put you in some wild shit, or do some wild shit to you without you even knowing, and then blame you. Like, bro, I don't get it. I don't understand. Really don't. Like it's a very weird thing, and it's not weird in the sense that, and I don't mean to say it like this because in a sense I understand it because I already know who they look up to. So the person who they look up to, you can say he's the Prince of Darkness. So we already know he's the type of person to where as though that he wants us to go down with him. If you don't think that, if you don't believe it, whether you believe it or not, they believe it. They believe in him. And if they believe in him, then that means they believe in God, which I believe in God. And I also believe that he's real too. But I don't worship him and I don't fucks with him because he's a wild nigga. It's full off of me saying that. Shaitan is a wild dude. I mean, I said a wild dude, a wild creation. But at the same time, this is why I say they've been telling us for years. The one thing we have to understand, and I said this numerous of times on my podcast, I said on my podcast, I think I need to make a podcast on. This is what I've been saying this numerous of times on Twitch, bruh. The devil has to tell you the truth in no matter the shape or form. It don't matter if it's if it's funny. It don't matter if if it's serious. It don't matter if it makes you cry. It don't matter in what feelings, emotions, or whatever the case may be that you're in, and no matter in what scenario, what form, whatever, he has to tell you the truth. The reason why he has to tell you the truth because of what I believe in, and which came from in Islam. When the day of judgment comes, and when people start looking at Shaitan and we blaming him, saying, "Oh, you did this and you did that," he's gonna look at us and be like, "I didn't do nothing. I didn't tell y'all to do anything. I just whispered to you and I promised y'all something and I failed you." That's why I always say every day that you wake up, every day that you wake up, every second, every minute, every moment of your life, you are making a choice. In every second. And if you don't think like that, if you don't think that you don't pay attention to your daily routine. Soon as you open your eyes and stretch, you choose how to stretch. You choose to even stretch. Unless you get the automatic, that little ugly yawn when you see, that's what I'm talking about. But it's a man, listen. Anyway, let's get back into it.
Me into that project that he would gain immunity from prosecution.
Wow,
My father
nigga.
remains free from prosecution to date for so-called reasons of national security. Once my father agreed to sell me into the project, I was taken routinely to Mackinac Island, Michigan, which is a political retreat where the Michigan governor's mansion is located. It was a bohemian grove of sorts where politicians met and discussed New World Order controls, where they discussed mind control of the masses, mind control in the school systems, how to use occultism as a trauma base. One of my sexual abusers at that time was the Prime Minister of Canada, Pierre Trudeau.
And you see, and the crazy thing is, she dropping names. She is dropping names. You know what I'm saying? Like she's dropping names, and these names are not the presidents, but they important names. And half of these names are people who be hanging with the president or the politicians. You dig what I'm saying? So the fact that she said this this is 2 years. This is 2 years before I was born, nigga. I was 2. Nigga, I was 2 when this came out. I was 2. I ain't know what the fuck was going on in the world. You dig what I'm saying? Stop a lot. Person. Oh, forgive me. Oh, phew. Which as she's saying all this right now, I probably was playing on the floor somewhere, or you know what I'm saying. I probably was just doing baby stuff. It's crazy.
Pierre Trudeau is a professed Jesuit. Now, the Jesuits are an intelligence arm of the Catholic Vatican. There's a criminal faction within these Jesuits. Pierre Trudeau represented this criminal faction of the Catholic Church of the Jesuits who believed in mind control of the masses. These guys who are manipulating my mind and programming me for mind control purposes claimed, and these criminals in control of our country as well, claimed to be gods, demons, and aliens, in order that I feel totally helpless, in order that I felt like they were beyond my realm to affect. I'm not saying that there's no such thing as aliens.
Now, with this part, when I heard her say this, immediately I was like, okay. Now in Islam, right? I've come to the understanding, and if anybody sees this video, I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna make sure I clip this part. In Islam, if I'm wrong, please anybody correct me. Any Muslim brother, anyone, please correct me. But from what I understand is that I know that a jinn can possess a human body, especially if they allow it to come in, right? Now, me personally, this is my own personal opinion, so this has nothing to do with Islam. This is my personal opinion, and if I'm wrong, I am wrong. Um, when when you allow a spirit to come inside of your body, that jinn has the ability to control you with your permission, which also means that while that spirit can control your body for however long, I guess you allow it or wanted to. I'm not too sure because I'm just thinking. I'm just thinking off my own head right now. And you still have some awareness of it. Like you still, it's like it's almost like think of it like Venom. You dig what I'm saying? Like you have control, but like you allow it to control you, but you're still in the presence of it. And y'all actually have full conversations with each other back and forth. So when she said that, I'm like, yeah, I believe that they actually were telling her the truth, and it actually did make her scared. But and again, just like how she just said, I'm not saying that it ain't aliens or anything out there. Me personally, I don't believe that there are aliens. I just believe that there are different creatures that was already here. I don't believe I don't believe that aliens came from the sky. I don't believe that. I don't even believe flying saucers are different technology. I just believe flying saucers are just the technology that they've been creating this whole entire time that we just don't know about. Like, but again, and my reason why for saying it is because what she said that I've heard before. So let's get into it.
That would be foolish. But what I am saying is that it was my experience that these were people claiming to be aliens. If there's a reality out there pertaining to any alien influence, we need to sort out the government misinformation and disinformation and mind manipulation techniques that they're using. I know for a fact that the plan is to make all of us feel totally helpless, that what's happening is beyond our realm to affect because we've been taken over by aliens, that our Independence Day is dawning. So beware of that. Understand that those criminals have been keeping information and technology from us under their blanket of national security. They are 25 years ahead of us at least.
If I'm not mistaken, Boog told me the government is at least 22 years advanced in technology than us. This woman just said out of her mouth again. This was made in 1996. Her name is Kathy O'Brien, MK Ultra Survivor, Grandin Form, 1996. She just said out of her mother effing mouth that the government is 25 years advanced in technology at least. At least. So for them to say one, we can't go back to the moon because the technology we had back then we can't get back to it. Bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like it's so many things that debunk it. So why would I believe? How can I, for one, how can I believe that you went to the moon when you never did? How can I believe that the sun is billion light years away, but actually when you get inside of an airplane, you can be over the sun? How is it that, you know, how how do you expect me to believe that you actually went out there and then something came in? Now, again, don't get me wrong. I believe that there are creatures on this world, in this world, that was here in this world with us that we just don't know about or that we haven't seen. But I don't think that they came from the sky and flew down in spaceships and gave, you know what I'm saying? Like, what's up, baby? Like, I don't believe that, because if y'all never made it out, how the fuck y'all expect me? Or even that, bird, you right, or even that, they could come from the ocean. But all I'm saying is that, but that's why I'm saying I don't think that they came from the sky. I believe that they were already here. You dig what I'm saying? Like I don't think that I don't that's why I say I don't consider them as aliens. I just consider them as different creatures of being, because what they describing as aliens, something that I believe that they just got the misconstrued with the genes. Because at the end of the day, they saying that these aliens can take over our mind. They have these certain technologies, this, that, and the third. In the beginning of time, who the fuck the world of majority, the majority of the world is water. Yeah, that makes sense. That's why I said I believe that they was already here. The majority of the world is made from water, and everything that's in the world was created with water. So yes, I would definitely believe that they were already here before. That makes perfect sense. And that's why I say I will never believe them when they sit here and say that, oh, we went out there and we went to the moon and we did this and we did that. Nah, I don't believe that. And even instead of you did, well, to be honest, even instead of they did, I believe that they probably went past it, because at the end of the day, it's in this hemisphere. This it's not out in space. But do I think that they landed and did all that stuff? Fuck no. I don't think they landed. I don't even think they touched down. But and this is a lady plus how did the world end at first? By what? Water. Yeah. See what I'm saying? So it's like, bro, we gotta understand that they tell us the truth, bro. They tell us the truth. They again, bro. This was in 1996, bro. This is 2 years before I was born. Boog told me before, bro, and you can see now. This is my little cousin, so he knows who I'm talking about. Boog told me this when I first converted into Islam, bro. Well, before I even converted to Islam, bro. He told me, he said that the government was 22 years advanced in technology. This lady on here named Kathy O'Brien just said that the government is 25 years advanced us in technology at least. 25 years. So how the fuck you expecting me to believe that aliens have a spaceship? When motherfucker you could have created it. Or you know what I'm saying? Like you telling me all these touch screens or these little certain things that we be seeing in movies and doing all this shit, bro. All this shit done been out already. They done been tested. They just showed us so it can be like, oh, this is something that they like. Okay, let's distract them with this. Let's give them one. But then let's track them too and then listen to their conversations. Or let's spy on their homes or do this and then send people out there so they can kidnap them. Like this is shit that they do, bro. I'm telling you. Hold on, let me see what else she say after this.
Technologically. They're way ahead. So when they say, it's aliens, and they show us some incredible technology, don't fall into the trap of feeling totally helpless.
That's now she was just talking about Project Bluebeam, because I'm pretty sure you know about Project Bluebeam. But this is why I keep saying, bro, like these people are not, bro, these people ain't stupid, bro. They're organized, bro. They already know what's up. They already know the ordeal, bro. If you think that you can get one up on them and they not letting you, my nigga. But listen though, I got another video for us too. I got another video for us, man. And this one, this one right here, this is about rap. This is about rap. Now I heard something about this. I heard something about this. Oh, not that. Oh, not that. I heard something about this. Not that. Where is that? Oh wait, my fault, man. Yeah, so it's like who the hell? Nah, it's not trying to pop up. Oh, now Streamlabs gonna pop up. Damn Streamlabs. Damn search bar. Oh, my bad, y'all. I don't know why it's acting like this. But yeah, so I be saying the same thing about AI shit been yeah, bro. I'm telling you, bro, that it's a lot of things that's already that done been out, bro, that they know that they already know. It been here, bro. It been here already. And the only things in life, as far as to my knowledge and as far as to what I believe, the only things that in life that know this world better than us is the created beings that's in the unseen, which is I believe is the jinns, which I believe is the things that that we can't see for this time being. You know what I'm saying? So because they've been on this world before us, they know the secrets, they know the fucking they know where to go on this world. They know how to move on this world. They know how to press our buttons and stuff because they studied us. They know the secrets of where they can probably get certain waters or riches or food or whatever the case. Like, bro, they know, bro. So it's like they giving this information to us, to people who are created like us. Yeah, bro, because that's what they gonna do, and Project Bluebeam. That's why Project Bluebeam is real. But that this is something even more dangerous than Project Bluebeam, because now You can get on the internet, bro. Like you can make a video right now of you coming into my house killing me. Somebody can really make a full video of you running down in my house killing everybody in the house. And nobody ain't dead. And you ain't nowhere near me. You dig what I'm saying? Like now, that's the build up for it. Umar Glover. In the fuck no. Nah, I ain't no Umar. But I'm just saying, I'm for real though. Like that's the build up for it, bro. Like that was the build up for it, bro. Like this social media shit, this cloud shit. This is why they got the shit in the cloud because now they have the data. Now they can go inside of your server and then take all your shit. So, but at the same time, it's like when you see that now, bro, that they have the ability to control what your eyes can see. I want to be a mod for you. I want to be a mod. A mod? What are you talking about? Oh, a mod break? Oh, yeah, you should. You should. I ain't know. I ain't know. I thought you was trying to say model with your freaky ass, boy. Chat man, I don't mind that. I damn sure don't mind that. Your ass need to be on it though. You know I be getting on live a lot. But yeah, though, man, like they really set it up. They really set it up to is though that we get used to it. That's why they do it in movies. That's why they do it in TV shows. That's why they do it in places where it's comfortable. Like how many people like how many people, right? How many times have you seen that jump, that Transformer jump, the Megatron? When I don't know if it's a fucking dude in a big ass costume. Yeah, but I don't know if it's like a dude in a big ass costume or it's like a fake actual robot and shit. They actually got this big motherfucker, standing in one spot, talking to the kids, talking to the parents. They having fun. They doing this, that, and the third. The whole entire time, think of that shit though. If they can do that, just imagine what the fuck else they can do. And you mean to sit here and tell me, but these the same people who sit here and tell you that, oh, we went to the moon back then, but now we don't have the technology to go back up there now. Nigga, y'all have whole AI right now. I be like, they make up that type of technology. Like, nah, for real, they do. So it's like, bro, like, how can you sit here and tell me this? But listen, look, this is another jump right here, and this is what everything that I'm showing, it all ties into it. From the young nigga who was out there, Eagle Eye, the movie. Fuck it. And the crazy thing is, that's my favorite movie, bro. And the crazy thing is, even Shia LaBeouf, he even said in the interview, he was like, he remember, I think it was when he first did Transformers. He was like, dang, what'd he say? He said some dude told him that he can tell him his old phone conversation that he had in probably like a few years back or something. And he said the dude actually picked up the phone and he played it for him. Like he said that on like a talk show or something like that. So like these people have been exposing this or has been saying this. Why? Because I'm telling y'all this now, Mo. The Shaitan has to let y'all know the truth, bro. He's going to tell y'all everything what's going on, but it's going to be up to you, whether you believe it or not. I'm not going to sit here and say that I believe everything I see on social media. But now how shit is, I'm not going. I'll take it with a grain of salt. I'll sit here and be like, nigga, that's a possibility. You know what I'm saying? Like it could be possible because I don't know what the fuck they got going on and you know what I'm saying? Just from the last video, I became a Muslim in November of 2015. I got shot June 8th, 2016. I'll never forget it. So when I learned that was one of the main things that stuck out to me. That and that the devil has to tell you the truth in no matter what shape or form. The fact that the government is 22, and when he said 22 years, the fact that she said 25 years, bro, it's like what the fuck? And then now that the devil has to tell you the truth in no matter what shape or form. Like prime example. Now let's get into this, Joe. This is about a movie. Now, I believe I was saying it earlier, but I remember what's his name? I think it wasn't was it Crazy Bone? I think it was Crazy Bone. He had a podcast. I don't know if he still got one, but he had a podcast and he was reading a letter from this guy who sat down with the music executives, and this is when they basically bought in rap music, and they was basically had that secret deal with the private prisons and stuff like that. But they was he was basically reading the letter of the person that was there. He kept his name anonymous or something like that. I'm gonna try to find that video again, probably to screen record it, then I could play it on here. But I'm pretty sure some people seen it because he did have a lot of views off of that video. But this is talking about the CIA finance 80s hip hop. Now here's the reason why. Here's the reason why that this this hit different. The reason why it hits different, and the reason why it hits different is because when you hear, especially the older people, when they talk about back then, oh, we had so much good music back then. We had y'all just out here rapping like it's nothing or this, that, and the third. And to be honest, they are right. It's a lot of people out here now, especially in this rap industry. They just out here rapping and saying anything. You got the nigga over there speaking the two numbers that I ain't gonna say. You got people out here still saying that they worship the devil. They on demon time. They on some whole other shit. Like it's just be some whole other stuff now. So I would agree that, don't get me wrong, back in the day they did have some nice slow music, or they had some nice raps to where as though it was helping the community. But at the same time though, when you see stuff like this, now I don't know if this true or not. I don't know if this are actual facts. I don't know if the guy that he's about to talk about was actually was in the CIA. I don't know. But all I know is that this is the second time I'm seeing a video of someone saying that, hey, they was infiltrated in. No, not the second time. I've seen it numerous times, but I'm talking about the second time that it actually hits me. You dig what I'm saying? So let's get into it.
Even in the 80s.
CIA financed 80s hip hop for John Homestead, retired.
And for the record, they got the 6-point star back there. I don't know what that's for. They probably in a gang. They probably Satanists, or he probably just got it because he liked the star. I ain't gonna judge him. You can do whatever you want. I'm just here for the video. I just had to say that first.
CIA agent has admitted this week on national Russian television that the CIA was behind the creation of the 1980s hip-hop scene and financed major hip-hop acts, including NWA, African Bambaataa, and Grandmaster Flash and the Furious Five. God damn.
African Bambaataa, Grandmaster Flash, and the Furious Five. The CIA was there from day one. Them your day one niggas.
The time spent big money. This is serious money. This is in quotations. On this covert operation destined to further division and corruption of the American youth to nihilist, anti-establishment, and anti-American ideologies.
Stop. They're trying to get anti-establishment and anti-American activities.
No, that's Goku. That's Goku. No, that's probably Broly. Oh, no, that's Goku. Yeah, that's Goku turning Super Saiyan Blue. Oh, that's cool. Thank you. So again, hold on.
When Crazy Bone read it, the dude said, well, where's Brand Nubian? Where's Latifah? Where's Public Enemy? Where's all of that shit? But they also work to get you to believe anti-establishment. They're just step one before you get to gangster rap. But
Why would they not infiltrate after they just COINTELPRO Black Panthers, after they shut down all the civil rights movements, all the American Indian movements, all the feminist, all them other movements that was going at the same time? You think it was done? COINTELPRO was over? No.
All right. So again, why would I believe it? Why would I believe it? It wouldn't even make sense for me to believe it. Like even still now with not knowing the simple fact that they help create music to influence you to do and be negative, then you do and be negative, get in trouble for it, you get locked up for it. All of this is going on around us, and a lot of things are happening to us unintentionally that we don't even be paying attention to at on a day-to-day basis. When it comes to music, when it comes to TV shows, when it comes to politics, when it comes to everything, we think that, you know, allowing someone else to be in charge of a society and of your own personal life is better in a sense. At least, and then even still, at least allow me to make a choice or to choose a person who we all feel comfortable and trust this person enough to where as though that we know that this person won't backdoors. So it's like how can we believe a society? I mean not a society. How can we believe a government? How can we believe a politician? How can we believe a rapper? How can we believe these people who have been lying and literally have been just just straight evil. Like even still if they ain't do it to us, they did it to people. It's like why? It's like why? It's like what's the point of it? Why would you want to do this? They literally just sat here and said they've been there since day one. And then the people that he named, these are 80s rappers. These are the people that a lot of especially older people brag about. So they can sit here and say, "Oh, yeah, these younger see we had real rappers back then," but yet it's been said that they CIA was the one that created it. They helped brand it. They stood by it. They guaranteed it. They Denzel Washington it. It was like, what the fuck, man? It's like you can't trust nothing no more, you know? Like I say, that's why I say I think society now, man, we if you don't think we need to come together, then I don't know what's wrong with you. You hear me? Like I don't know what's wrong with you because at the end of the day, after all this stuff that's going on, after everything that's been going on, after genocides that we have been seeing, after people who have been just, you want to know what's crazy, bro? Like I said, man, it's hard it's hard to get through this life. It is. It's hard because we have so much going on in our world where we do. And for people out there who trying their best to survive at least, to make it through their day, to just to survive, bro. You know, I want to let you know I appreciate you. I appreciate every person that I've encountered in my life. I thank you all. I thank everyone who has taught me something. I thank you for all the people who tried to teach me something and I didn't listen. I thank you for, any person who believed in me. Also, if I ever have hurt anyone, did any bad or harm to anyone in life, I'm sorry. No, I'm not sorry. I apologize. But when it comes to shit like this, bro, like like now, bro, like it's no way, it's no way that we can't sit here and be like, all right, enough is enough. Like I'm tired. Like this shit can't keep going on, bro. Like how they carrying us, bro. Like, bro, they carrying us, bro. Like they really carrying us. Like they don't give a fuck about us. Astaghfirullah. They do not care about us, bro, at all. Plain and simple. They don't. They don't care. And not just us. It's not just us either. Not just us. If you get in the way of their agenda, bro, you gone. You know what I'm saying? You gone. And like I say, man, we all gotta get it. Just well, I mean, I said we all gotta get it. We all have to we all have to get it, and we all have to understand that you can't sit here and pretend like none of this shit is going on. We can't. We can't. You can't sit just again and again, just because it's not happening to us right now or to you, or even still if it hit close to home just a little bit, even still if it's a neighbor, even still if it's a child that you know, just because it didn't hit you as hard or hit you yet, or it can be there. But I want to give big shout outs. Shout out to my man Jake, One Take Jake. Shout out to Yo Cuz Podcast. Shout out to Big Bro, Cold Hearted, the one. Wealth is Health. Shout out to Bang. Shout out to Mr. Watch Me Work. Shout out to everybody out there, man. Appreciate the love. Appreciate the support. This is my next streaming videos. I ain't gonna lie, I'm a little tired. Well, I ain't fully tired, but I've been cleaning up since 4 something this morning. I need to get my stuff ready. And like I said, I got a new mic, new camera, and everything. I ain't gonna lie, that camera looks sweet though. That camera look way sweet. But again, man, I hope that I hope when you come into this live, like now that I'm doing these videos and now that I can have these times to talk, I hope that, I attract more people into actually having conversations. I hope that, you know, I'm able to teach and also I'm able to learn from people. I would like to connect and do a lot of, just do a lot of good, man. But we all need to stand for our community. We all need to stand for our people. We all need to stand for humanity. All right. So, I appreciate the love, man. I appreciate the support. You already know, man. This has been the Nolya Niko show. I am your host, Nolya Niko, and tonight, we was I don't know why my sound card be hacking up, bro. We on, we are and that's whichever. I'll figure it out. Y'all already know, man. Y'all please stay blessed. Please be peaceful out here.